It's Monday, March 21st. Welcome to the Daily Shed. Hello friends, I'm Chevy. Welcome to the Daily Shed, my weekday show here on YouTube. I'd like to first off thank you for stopping by for episode 1. This is it. This is going to be the foundation that builds this channel with your help. So thank you. Thank you for coming by. I hope to continue to grow this channel over the next days and weeks, months, years, however long this show can last. I will continue to produce it as long as you continue to watch it. Like every other video, I need those likes, I need those subscriptions, I need comments. I also need you to share this. Share this video with all of your friends. Because we want to grow this channel, we need to do it together as a team. Make sure if you have ideas for the show, comments below are the place to put them. So that all said, today's the first episode. I want to just dive in and give you a taste of what I plan for this show to be. And then on Friday, we'll discuss how the show's going and where we would like to see the show go. I'm going to call Fridays bye days, in which I kind of take it a little easier and don't have any specific content I want to talk about and maybe do some mail or whatever. So we'll save that discussion for Friday, but for today, our discussion topic is going to be motivation. Now, this topic came up last week as I was working on my fence project. If you follow me on Instagram, better yet, if you don't follow me on Instagram, go follow me on Instagram. I'll put the link there. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll see last week I posted a ton of pictures of me digging fence posts. Now, building a fence it's not a particularly difficult task. I mean, it is kind of mind-numbing, boring, and extreme physical labor. But I'm a physical labor guy. I've pretty much done physical labor, my own physical labor, all my life until the last 5 or 6 years when I've been an IT guy. So I've been an automotive mechanic, I was a Marine, I've roofed houses and built decks and framed buildings, and I'm used to manual labor. But man, 5 years of sitting in a computer chair, working on code or whatever, it showed. So last weekend, I purchased all of the wood needed for this project and subsequently injured my back loading the truck. Imagine that. Got all the wood home, did not unload the truck, and essentially took Sunday off to recover. And then Monday, I started the process of digging holes and building this fence. I got 2 done before I just couldn't do it anymore. And then just kind of built it out over the week until Friday. I took the day off and just got all of it done. Digging fence posts with post hole diggers, spade shovel. It's not fun. Filling with concrete and all that stuff. But all my posts are set. And this week I'm actually going to be skinning the fence. So while I'm out there digging, I'm like, man, this it's just terrible, right? This is just like back-breaking work. I'm 6'4" using a little tiny shovel, and so Friday I took the day off, and I'm thinking like, man, what motivated me to do this, right? Like, I took a day off from work and got excited about digging holes. What motivated me? I don't know, honestly. I would love to be able to tap into that whenever I want, because for me, motivation has always been a struggle. I find it difficult to complete projects because I lose my motivation for them. And that causes me to avoid a lot of things. I've had quite a few friends or colleagues try to commission me for work, and I don't take them up on that offer because I know that I'm incapable of being motivated in that way. I'm not motivated by money. And I think there's a lot of people who are motivated by money, but there's also a lot of people who aren't. And I've been kind of pondering over this idea, like, what is my motivation for building this fence? Well, it's for my dogs. It's a place for them to go potty. It's a place for them to play. It's a place where we can let them go without having to go outside and chain them up or walk them or whatever. So maybe my motivation is being lazy. That's an interesting reason to be motivated. Like, I'm going to get this done so that I can not get up. So I'm going to spend 2 weeks digging holes and building fence. And typically when I start a project like this, it's really hard to get it done because I don't have a reason to get it done. This time I do, and I ended up taking this weekend off, and I didn't do anything on the fence because it was crappy weather. But I feel like that was just an excuse. Like, it got cold and it was raining. I could have been out there hanging fence, but instead I played video games all weekend. Literally 2 straight days of just playing video games, which is probably the opposite of motivation. So I'm one of those people that when I find motivation, it's really hard for me to let go. I've heard some people refer to that sort of personality as obsessive-compulsive, excessive-compulsive, not convulsive. What about obsessive-compulsive personality? Anyway, obsessive-compulsive personality disorder, which is not the same thing as OCD. That's an extremely damaging problem. Obsessive-compulsive personality disorder is more of like it's a personality disorder. I don't know how to describe it. But I feel like when I get motivated to do something, it's very difficult for me to do anything else but that thing. I just like zone focus in the zone for an indiscriminate amount of time until I feel satisfied. And then I immediately lose interest. That's just been my entire life. I've picked up so many hobbies in my life because I want to do this cool thing, and then I get all into it and I spend 3 months studying it and figuring out all the details, and then I just kind of drop it. I don't know. If I could tap into that at will, there's like money there, I think. I could be like amazed. So today my motivation was a tool, right? I have this aversion to money. Like, I really just don't enjoy money. And this is not a sponsorship. I don't like money. I really don't. It bothers me. But bartering, I've always been interested in. If you said, hey, will you build me this? And I knew that you were a musician and like, yeah, can you give me some songs? That I get motivated for. I don't know why. I need to start hanging this fence, so I needed a new tool, obviously, right? I needed a new circular saw. My old circular saw is a Craftsman solid steel and aluminum saw from like the 60s. That was my dad's, and it's been flaking out a lot lately. And so for this particular project, I'd like to have a smaller, nice, cordless circular saw that I can just take out in the yard and cut these boards. Which, by the way, the video for this fence, I did film it. I really did. And 90% of the audio is lost. It's like a complete waste. It was so windy the day that I did all the major fence post digs that audio is completely useless. And so I did a cut of the video with the crappy audio, and I planned on dubbing it, and I don't have the motivation to do that. I was hoping to get it done on Sunday. Didn't happen. Played video games, went to the families. Didn't work on the stuff I intended to work on. How do you find motivation? You tell me, what works for you? Let's talk about it in the comments, because there are times when I know that I need to be motivated to do something, and I just can't. I just can't get motivated. Yeah. And it's even times like doing this video, the anxiety I faced this weekend for shooting this first episode was... The camera shut off. Must have like a 10-minute timer. Has it been 10 minutes? It's been about 10 minutes. So we should probably wrap this up. I plan on keeping these episodes to 10 minutes. So I want to talk about motivation, and that means I want to talk with you about motivation. And the way we're going to do that is in the comments below. Please go down there and start talking to me about motivation. Tell me how you find motivation, because I would love to know. Just recording this video, I got home and I was like dreading coming down here and turning the camera on. Even though I'm really excited about this. I'm really excited about the opportunity to connect with you through the internet. But getting the motivation was just like, I was dreading it. You know, I knew I had to come down here and had to clean and had to set things up, and yeah, I don't have the answer. I hope you do. So let's talk about it. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share. Thank you for sticking around. I'll see you tomorrow.